Education Department notifies head of schools and zonal education officers to submit the relevant information needed for reopening of schools and colleges. Manipur reports 125 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, rising state tally to 6,507. $78,357 new cases take India's COVID-19 tally past 37 lakh. Death toll reaches 66,333. And the Indian government blocks 118 more Chinese mobile applications, including PUBG, Applog, Baidu, in interest of sovereignty and integrity of India. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE with the top stories and latest news at this hour. State Education Department has notified head of schools and zonal education officers, ZEOs, to submit the relevant information needed by the department for reopening of schools and colleges which have remained shut down due to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. As per the notice issued by the Education Director, all the ZEOs and head of schools are to submit the report latest by September 7 without fail. For further details, please visit the official website of the Education Department at www.manipureducation.gov.in. Disarm today locked up the A block of DM College of Teacher Education for allegedly appointing an unqualified person who could not measure up to the rules and regulations provided under UGC and NTCE guidelines as principal in charge of DM College of Teacher Education by the state government. A team led by Disarm Secretary General Leshangtem Lamyanba carried out the protest. Speaking to media, Lamyanba claimed that even the former principal in charge of the college was an incompetent one. He warned of intense agitations if an eligible person is not appointed as the principal in charge at the earliest.
DMCT asigi principal yu oina laiba adugumba magi criteria da magi essential qualification oina oigadoriba adugumba PhD asa masi lenga na karigumba mathirama matada masa khangba leitre 2008 ta haibo oza se PhD loiba taragasu lenga ki employee amo oibegi lenga ki oja amo oibegi mahak ase PhD loire mahak na leiba PhD se masa khangba loina lenga na increment su pidana kamdona asigumba PhD qualified oigadaba oja amada pigadaba adugumba charge se puhalibano haibasini masida lenga asina tasin usinadana aduma tumina pangeng de yengduna leiba gi thong amaka torapa taragadi madu sunga yaba ngamloi aeroplane paida paihalu pai matung na thau hapake haina khanbagi lenga se masi yam thuna athu matamna madugi thabak khutau gi attitude se masi hongdokadabane.
Lilong Haurebi College Students Union has warned to boycott the upcoming 6th semester examination on September 18 if the fact-finding Committee of Higher and Technical Education failed to disclose the truth behind the alleged misappropriation of funds collected from students by the college principal at the earliest. Members of the College Students Union urged the state government to look into the matter.
Lak liba tang train pandagi pangthok kadoriba semester ki exam asi pangthok andaba haina phirep lawre mairoi committee gi yengbiraga student union na changsil lebo thang asi just and fair oiba puraknaba laingak na athuba da mit yeng changbiyo student union na sumbagi damakta changsil liba khongjang as khuding lamdam asida lairiba student organization club organization maira paibi amadi manipur miyam na support tobiyo.
Confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 6,507, of which 1,871 are active cases and recoveries are 4,607. Their toll has reached 29. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, in the past 24 hours, 125 people tested positive for COVID-19, out of which 123 persons are from the general population and 2 are personnel of Central Armed Police Force. Infected persons from the general population are 46 from Imphal West District, 28 from Churachandpur District, 17 from Bishnupur District, 14 from Thoubal District, 8 from Imphal East District, 5 from Kakching and 1 from Chandel District. All the infected persons are locals without any significant travel history. They are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. While in the past 24 hours, 157 people were discharged after recovery. Manipur's recovery rate stands above 70%. All other quarantine centers have been closed down except for Tengkhongjang Institutional Quarantine Center in Nonne District. Nonne DC Hungyo Warshang has issued an order about the same. The order also mentioned that September 5 onwards, a flight passengers from other states will have to take 1 day prior permission for entry in their district from relevant DCs or SDOs at District Screening Center. Transportation facilities will be provided, but the passengers have to bear their own travel expenses. Helpline numbers for the same are 841-499-4494 or 878-742-3188 or 841-497-4686 or 801-455-5921. Chairman of Public Health and Sanitization Committee of Imphal Municipal Corporation, Hijam Nutan Chandra, has appeals to those selected beneficiaries under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All Urban Scheme to approach their respective corporators to get themselves enlisted in the MIS list. He was speaking on the sidelines of spraying disinfectants in Thangmaiban constituency today. Nutan Chandra appeals to the beneficiaries to submit their land documents, Aadhaar card numbers of every family members, bank passbooks and other relevant documents to their respective corporators at the earliest. He said that direct money transfer has already started for some beneficiaries. Thangmaiban constituency IMC Wards number 1 corporator Gaidon Kamei, Wards number 2 corporator T.H. Puina Chandra and IMC Deputy Mayor Sujata Phaume took part in the sanitization drive. Nutan Chandra said corporators of 4 wards jointly carried out the drive in the wake of many areas in Thangmaiban constituency being declared as COVID-19 containment zones. He appeals to local clubs and private organizations of other constituencies to contact the relevant corporators for carrying out similar sanitization drives in their areas.
Mamangda Mingdi Loina Koida select or Yarba, MIS photo Kapayari had a list of 2 Eva, official singer. Fibasing of Yahoo, I never seen Yahoo Bataragadi, the car of Basing Marina, Ingon Pata, Family Hall Adhar, being passbook to the Pisan building Singari. Singapore later, my war working operator singer, housing the Bata, the Basin to Pisan behind like the river that live with the sea, Masiam Nakam, the other even in Madame de Canada, by Saka Pakadi Hokrabani, no doubt like in Ikona, thanks Hangona.
All Manipur Nupi Marup has appealed to the state government to construct 1,000 temporary bedded COVID-19 hospital at the earliest, as educational institutions will be opened in the near future. Since unlock has been enforced and quarantine centers open in some schools may close down. Community Network for Empowerment CON President R.K. Nalini Kanta has appeals to the relevant authorities to take actions against those who discriminate drug users by posting videos and photos on social media in the name of helping them. Speaking to Impact News, R.K. Nalini Kanta appreciated those who have extended help to homeless drug users. However, he expressed disappointment that circulating photos and videos of helping them on social media has become a source of stigmatization against drug abusers. Nalini Kanta appeals to the Social Welfare Department and the Home Department to ensure human rights to drug users and to take legal actions against those who discriminate them by uploading their photos or videos on social media.
nahangi Facebook post amada hui singamba phokto ji FIR palaga hai ba mioi dugi mathakta legal action lawbi gi ba makha khoi thengnaje sa gi damak tabok madugi initiative to lawbi raga drug season nei haiduna drug chawa singi marakta drug chawa dugi damakta makhoi gi against ta khoi gi mayokta discriminatory oiba yamna criminalize tawba mawong the video clipping mayam ama thangat lakbasidi masibukta Manipur police na miyeng sangbiraga hariba post tawiriba singbugi mayokta FIR na chingba panduna legal kano action laukhatbagi thawbok sida khoi thengnajadri swagi area sabtanga Manipur police na miyeng sangbiraga di ai thagat chagani.
Speaking to Impact News, drug users said they started using drugs out of temptation in their early parts of life and want to start their life afresh. They said people start discriminating them after their photos or videos go viral on social media, and then it becomes very difficult for them to get back to normal life. They also appeals to the public not to assault drug users and not to expose their identity. They appealed for public support and help in reviving their lives.
Lekai mamang so thokpo sungam dre so lekai min na sumring on the ping the game no is min sa se no me sum satning ba kya le so satpa mam dre duga kahani yam kai ro hai tar duga family su ji khara misunderstanding tawga le nam na mohana kai lan khan gi ra hai ye ko family mon ko ni yam wa wa sa se ai sum mauchat na le wa kana ga hai sige ka man to sige na sim sidi thigat wa dun ko ninga adu mo influence sim to ho ra ga next atopa su to ga di se yam phatta thaba am ko kadra na khalle.
A 14-year-old minor girl has been allegedly raped and thrown, presuming to be dead, in an open field. Enraged locals have set ablaze the house of the man accused of committing the crime. According to Impact News sources, the minor girl from Imphal West District went missing last evening, and locals found her unconscious at Yendopat under Mayang Imphal police station this morning. She was immediately rushed to RIMS hospital. She is being kept at RIMS ICU and has not gained consciousness till the time of filing this report. The accused man from Kakching district is still absconding. Mayang Imphal police station has registered a case and efforts are on to arrest him. Meanwhile, Manipur Muslim Welfare Organization MMWO has demanded to book the rapist within 24 hours. Spokesperson of MMWO Women's Wing Sultana condemns the incident as barbaric. She demanded the Home Department to book the miscreant and award befitted punishment. She also demanded the government to provide necessary help for the treatment of the minor victim. Kuki NP Manipur has opposed the government's decision to build a tribal freedom fighters museum at Makhel in Senapati district. In a video released by the organization today, President of Kuki NP Manipur, Khaimang Chongloi, appreciated the government's initiative to construct the museum under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. However, he said Makhel is not a common area for tribals. He opined that the museum can be constructed in a common area as in Greater Imphal or in Chorachandpur.
Makhel haiba mafom si common place nate adugi area da si museum sanaba mafom si jagot chate haina lowi tribal freedom fighter museum ikhang dana Rani Guiding Lung Freedom Fighter Museum Oigani Haina Maming Tagat pa Haibasisu Kuki Prayasin na Janing. Aduna Ministry of Tribal Affairs na Sigumba Pangthuk pa Majik Chumna Toge Heredi Si Museum si Tribal Missing Common Area mafom amada sagat na nga ako'y napamban. Natrega tribal taba, faydagi chawba township Churachandpur mafamda tobi na ngai su khoi apamba.
On the other hand, All Zaliangrong Organization Manipur Valley has submitted a memorandum to Union Minister for Tribal Affairs Arjun Munda, urging him not to release funds for the construction of the Tribal Freedom Fighters Museum dedicated to freedom fighter Rani Gaidinliu at Makhel in Senapati district. The organization has appealed to release funds only for the construction of the museum at Rani Gaidinliu's native village in Nungkau under Tausem subdivision in Tamenglong district or in None district. Organization President Maibon Paume expressed firm belief that the Union Minister will give a positive response to their appeal. He also urged State Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister to shift the construction site of the museum at Tamenglong or None instead of the proposed site at Makhel in Senapati district. He warned that All Zaliangrong Organization Manipur Valley along with various organizations of Assam, Manipur and Nagaland will launch various agitations including suspension of all activities on National Highway number 37 if their demands are not met. Shiv Sena Manipur State Unit has stressed on the needs to seek public's opinion first before conducting any by-election amid the COVID-19 pandemic. In a video released by the party today, President of Shiv Sena Manipur State Unit M. Tombisat, 13 out of the 60 Manipur Assembly constituency seats are vacant. He added that there is possibility of conducting by-election for the vacant seats of those constituencies involving no court cases. M. Tombi opined that seeking mandate from the public before holding the election would be a wise decision. He also urged Chief Minister N. Biren to call an all-political party meeting in connection with the upcoming by-election.
Hujik lagi balena election sida maram oraga yargadi ekoi election si public mandate ama logo sangadra habsi Shiv Sena gi masi yamna humble appeal ne loina all political party ki mifam ka phamdara masi matang da khana budu tajado kari mo logi bi yargadi madu su kana gane na khale Shiv Sena gi standing India ki constitution ki makhada political party mo na leiru banina Election Commission of India na election si pangthukuni na haiba taragadi Shiv Sena di madudo dabudabo praja ki mandate logo chungani.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Kaziranga University, the #1 career university in the Northeast, offering a wide range of UG and PG courses with up to 100% merit-based scholarship, a state-of-the-art infrastructure, and unbeatable placements. A pioneer in shaping, molding, and delivering excellence, Kaziranga University is the right place to launch your career.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. 78,357 new cases have taken India's COVID-19 tally past 37 lakh. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, active COVID-19 cases in the country are above 8 lakh and death toll has reached 66,333, while 29 lakh 1,908 people have recovered. Country's rate of recovery is nearing 77%. Maharashtra has the highest number of active cases, nearing 2 lakhs. The Union Health Ministry has said that 54% of the COVID-19 cases reported in India are in the age group of 18 to 44 years, while 51% deaths are among people aged 60 and above. Meanwhile, the Indian Council of Medical Research said that more than 10,12,000 tests were conducted in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 2 crore 59 lakh people and above 8,62,000 people have died. Recoveries are above 1 crore 82 lakh. USA is on top with more than 25 lakh 72,000 active cases, followed by Brazil and India. Manipur State Legal Services Authority, Masalsa, under the initiative of National Legal Services Authority, held the first e-online Lok Adalat at Masalsa ADR building in Lamphilpat today. Judge of the High Court of Manipur and Executive Chairman Masalsa Justice K.H. Nobin commenced the Lok Adalat. Manipur's Amanbi River has been finally dredged and has now once again become a free-flowing river. Amanbi River, passing through three constituencies, namely Singjamay, Langtabal and Thongju constituency, was in a deplorable condition as it has not been dredged for a long time. Corporators and members of Ward Development Committee of Singjamay constituency, under the initiative of local MLA cum Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly Yumnam Khemchan, carried out dredging of part of the river running through the constituency yesterday.
Ward number 17, amadi 16 ke lona na, jadi apa gila locality, apa new kangu, apa di ward development kangu, pula apa singmin apa ni macam mana? Masih asam kau sembam di, makoi na puto pire, macam tikan uga di bafu mampu lagi jadi. Nong kadar bukti toti ketang hiena, kan na tarak toti thaduk pun namit zoom thum mewa. Adu ki problem tu lagi ni, aku ni madu ki kana budi, adu ki mati lagi re. Hai budi tu rendo singan budi CNC pada ciele.
Construction of National Highway number 102 Singat to Tuivai Road has started as part of the 3,000 crore rupees project announced by Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari for developing roadways in Manipur. Churachandpur DC Pawan Yadav IAS and Deputy General Manager of National Highway Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited initiated the project with ritualistic ceremonies yesterday. The road will be repaired under NHIDCL in 4 different packages. The 59-kilometer stretch of Tuivai section in Churachandpur district will also be converted into 2 lanes under the project. While an important road of Manipur leading to RIMS Hospital has no street lights, people residing on both sides of the road from Nagamapal to RIMS have appealed to the state government to provide them street lights as commuters face various inconveniences during the night. Impact News visited the same route last night and found that the road is in a pathetic condition with no street lights. Speaking to media, residents said that the dark street has led to increased incidents of road mishaps and even robbery.
When Pasaka may Matanga, when a resource may Matoka Lana in the Pasaka Haibanina, Namakamanina, Gomen from Hajori, or Sibo to Gomena, Resource Matana might come again, when a Sibo to be Uruboki Kendrasu, other time in Kendrasu, Animana, Resource Lambi, Sibo to make Kami, Proposal of Tokyo, Masika Gidona, Apodu, say, when a woman the hanging way from Chile. Yaragati, Masia Matanga, Resource Mummy, Mamiyangi, and Kanta, might come in the Pagani Haina. Ramo in Aina Hajani. Other material emergency Lambi, Vanina, a two guy, Sarosin, Landi, Jam, with Banana, Landina, the guy comes and Banana, from Lami Pipane, I didn't go to make a combination and put a question of Mamoidana. Kaloshin, May Mataji Tuna, when a top on the Patel and Haina, coming in on the company.
BJYM Lamlai Mandal today felicitated Thangjam Jeet 15th ranker in Class 10 exam 2020 conducted by BOSEM and twins Nongmaitem Parihan Mitei and Pariton Mitei 8 rankers in Class 12 examination 2020 conducted by COSEM. Cash awards and citations were presented to the 3 rankers at the felicitation event held at BJP State Council member K.H. Ibomcha's residence today. Speaking on the occasion, K.H. Ibomcha appeals to students to work hard and strive to excel in competitive examinations. He also appeals to everyone to abide by COVID-19 related SOPs. Langbal Haishoi Tamba, a Manipuri traditional ceremony of offering assorted fruits to deceased forefathers, was held at the shrine of Ipu Taretki Laibung in Palace Compound today. Titular Queen of Manipur along with the Royal Council members performed the ceremony. Sana Konung Thangta Loishang celebrated its 4th Foundation Day at Ipu Taret Shanglen in Manipur Palace today. Titular King Lashemba Sana Jauba, President of Thangta Loishang and Khwairakpa of Uttara Shanglen took part in the event. Speaking on the occasion, Lashemba Sana Jauba assured to make necessary arrangements to start a Thangta training camp at the earliest. He also declared that necessary steps will be taken to make Thangta certificates acceptable in the recruitment of state police. Indian government today blocked 118 more Chinese mobile applications, including PUBG, in the interest of sovereignty and integrity of India, defense of India, security of the state, and public order, invoking Section 69 of Information Technology Act. The move comes in the backdrop of fresh tension between India and China in eastern Ladakh. The banned apps include Baidu, Baidu Express Edition, Tencent Watch List, FaceU, WeChat Reading, and Tencent Wayun, besides PUBG Mobile and PUBG Mobile Lite, according to an official statement. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, invoking its power under Section 69A of the Information Technology Act, read with the relevant provisions of the Information Technology Procedure and Safeguards for Blocking of Access of Information by Public Rules 2009, and in view of the emergent nature of the threats, has decided to block the 118 mobile apps, since in view of information available they are engaged in activities which is prejudicial to sovereignty and integrity of India, defense of India, security of India, and public order, the ministry said in an official release. Now the sports news. Mumbai Indians will lock horns with Chennai Super Kings in the first match of the 13 Dream 11 Indian Premier League on September 19 at 7:30 p.m. The league will be played at UAE's Sheikh Zayed Cricket Stadium, Dubai International Cricket Stadium, and Sharjah Cricket Association Stadium. BCCI decided to shift the venue of the league in United Arab Emirates due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Altogether, 60 matches, including 56 double round robin, 2 qualifier, 1 eliminator, and final matches will be played in the 2020 format league. Delhi Capitals will meet Kings 11 Punjab in the second league match on September 20 at 3:30 p.m., while Royal Challengers Bangalore will play against Kolkata Knight Riders in the third league match on September 20 at 7:30 p.m. Proprietor of Maibia Gas Distributor in Moirang, Maibram Sukumar, has extended a financial assistance of 10,000 rupees to ailing national footballer Ningthaujam Ramananda, who is undergoing kidney treatment at Shiza Hospital. A group named Hingminashi Aikoi also extended financial aid of 50,000 rupees to ailing footballer Ramananda today. Secretary of Hingminashi Aikoi, Purni Gurumayum, handed over the amount to Ramananda's family members at Shiza Hospital. Members of Lumding Educated Welfare Association Liwa also extended financial assistance of 10,000 rupees to family members of ailing footballer Ningthaujam Ramananda at Shiza Hospital today. 23 times Grand Slam champion of US Open Championship, USA's Serena Williams has entered the second round of women's singles of the 140th Tennis Championship. The championship is played under the aegis of United States Tennis Association at the hard court of Billie Jean King Tennis Center in New York. In the women's singles, Serena Williams defeated Christy Ahn, also from USA, 7-5, 6-3. Victoria Azarenka of Belarus defeated Barbara Haas of Austria 6-1, 6-3, and Ekaterina Alexandrova of Russia beat Kim Clijsters of Belgium 3-6, 7-5, 6-1. While in the first round of men's singles of the tennis championship, Daniil Medvedev of Russia defeated Federico Delbonis of Argentina 6-1, 6-2, 6-4. Grigor Dimitrov of Bulgaria defeated Tommy Paul of USA 6-4, 6-3, 6-1. Milos Raonic of Canada defeated Leonardo Mayer of Argentina 6-3, 6-2, 6-3. In the second round of the championship will be held tomorrow. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Education Department notifies head of schools and zonal education officers to submit relevant information needed for reopening of schools and colleges. Manipur reports 125 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, rising state's tally to 6,507. $78,357 new cases to take India's COVID-19 tally past 37 lakh. Death toll reaches 66,333. And Indian government blocks 118 more Chinese mobile applications, including PUBG, app block Baidu, in interest of sovereignty and integrity of India. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.